Hi, I'm John from Wobbly. I'm going to be presenting how we use Wobbly. How we use Matrix on our project. So I'm the project lead. My name is John. There's my email address and Matrix URL. And I'll throw in a quick, even though we're in the Matrix room, here's my understanding of Matrix. It is end-to-end encryption for everyone. It's very easy to get started. We used just the standard matrix.org kind of home server. The direction of travel that they're going in is very exciting with the peer-to-peer connections, reducing the need for a home server. And the community that I found it is, positive and helpful, which is almost like the most important thing when choosing a framework or theme to work from. So Wobbly, it is a chat app for worker organizing. It's designed to replace WhatsApp in the worker organizing space. So an example like Deliveroo drivers, Uber drivers, that kind of thing. They generally use WhatsApp. And the main problem with WhatsApp is that it is single-threaded and uses phone numbers. So if things get clogged up in the single thread, it's difficult to build an organization that way. And then with the phone number thing, if a boss or manager gets in, they can cross-reference the phone numbers with the list of workers, and then the union is sort of busted at that point. It's kind of pointless. So the idea is that Wobbly is intervention in that, and it's we introduce threads and pseudonymity into a chat app, and the idea is that from there we can provide some kind of utility, and people can connect and do more exciting things than just talk to each other in threads, even though that's quite important. So it's been around. We've been working on it since 2015, but in a volunteer kind of sporadic way. The name Wobbly comes from 2018. Started making some more progress then. The actual technology is it's a progressive web app using React, acting as just a Matrix client. We have ambitions to go React Native and mobile apps and that kind of thing. But for now, the proof of concept is a progressive web app. So the idea is communication layer for atomized workers. What can we do with them in it, right? So these are those two Matrix things that are very exciting for Wobbly. First of all, is the Spaces API. So this is where group is used as a verb rather than a noun. So originally Matrix had rooms are in groups, and then that's it. Whereas with Spaces, the idea is that rooms can have rooms inside of them, and that can go sort of infinitely nesting, right? Creating these very sort of complex kind of architectures and systems that are very powerful. So this matches very well because in Wobbly's originally, we had this idea that people would join a local group, and then these groups or branches would sort of federate together, and maybe you'd have one in Shoreditch in London, and then one in another place, and then they'd sort of build up until eventually the whole UK is sort of in this kind of network of communication, kind of influencing each other. So in our terminology, a room is like a union branch, a space is a union, and then you sort of build up in these kind of layers. So the idea is it gives the power of a hierarchy, but you can have the coordination power of a hierarchy, but with still that link to the grassroots at the bottom. So play with group communication, groups relating to each other as groups, formalizing ambassadorship, structural, a large scale made thinkable, that kind of thing. Next, the other thing that we like is custom JSON events. So a message is just one type of event in Matrix. If your client can understand it, it works. And you can create your own definitions and use them. Obviously, you should share them with people, but it makes sense. It works for us. So we've made some toy examples of defining our own events. So we had a virtual bath where the link is there. We made sociocracy, which is a very powerful way to do proposals and coordinate a group. It's just exciting. Anything that an individual can do, you can make into an event. So we want Wobbly to to be part of the movement to democratize the workplace. Unions, co-ops, Labour parties, that kind of thing. Obviously, those are kind of thought of as kind of like older things, maybe, but the time for them is now, I think. We want to make things better, basically, and we think this is the way to do it. So yes, thank you for the lightning talk. Here are the web addresses. Here are the email addresses. Check out the GitHub, and I hope you enjoy the time. Hope this has been worthwhile for you. Goodbye. Good luck. Solidarity.